Rationalization of surd. We are to rationalize the surdic expression below. We have root 1 plus m minus root m all over root 1 plus m plus root m. And here is the solution. Now, to rationalize a surdic fraction means we should find a way to remove surd from the denominator of the fraction. And one way to do that is to use the surdic expression at the denominator to multiply both the numerator and the denominator of the entire fraction. But in doing that, the sign in the surdic expression at the denominator changes. This plus will have to change to minus. Okay, so let's do that immediately. We have root 1 plus m minus root m all over root 1 plus m plus root what? M. They are going to multiply now with this expression root 1 plus m. Now the sign has to become minus root m all over the same thing root 1 plus m minus root what? M. So right now, every term here will multiply every term here, and similarly, everything here multiplies everything here. So let's do that. Root 1 plus m multiplies root 1 plus m is equal to root 1 plus m square. Okay, root 1 plus m multiplies negative root m gives us negative root m, that is multiply root 1 plus m. Next, negative root m multiplies root 1 plus m. We still have the same thing, negative root m in bracket root 1 plus m. And finally here, negative root m multiplies negative root m. That gives us plus root m square. Okay, all over the denominator. This multiply this, we have the same thing here, root 1 plus m square. Then root 1 plus m multiplies negative root m, still gives us root m in bracket root 1 plus m. Now, root m multiplies root 1 plus m gives us positive root m in bracket root 1 plus m. And then positive root m multiplies negative root m gives us negative root m square. So right now, this is what is going to happen. This square cancels this root. This square cancels this root, and similarly at the denominator, this square cancels this root, and the square cancels this root. So what we have left here is 1 plus m. So we have 1 plus m. Coming to the middle term, this is negative and this is negative. So the two terms are exactly the same thing. Okay, minus this will give us minus 2. One of it. It's like when you have negative x minus x, this will give us negative 2x. So the same thing here. So we have this as negative 2 in bracket one of those expressions, which is root m in bracket root 1 plus m. Okay, then here what we have left is what? Just m all over. Coming to the denominator, what we have left here is 1 plus m. 1 plus m. Here, this we simply strike off this, and here we have left negative m. So we come here to write negative m. Now coming to the numerator 2, m plus m is 2m. So we have this as 1 plus 2m, then every other thing left there, which is minus 2 in bracket root m times root 1 plus m. Okay, then at the denominator, this m strikes this m, and we are left with what? 1. And when 1 multiplies what we have the numerator, it's still the same thing. So the denominator is gone. So let's put our equal to sign. We are simply going to simplify this further so that we have 1 plus 2m minus 2. Here, both terms have root. So we are going to represent them with just one root to enclose them. So we have m in bracket 1 plus m. And this now is the final answer. Thank you very much for watching.